Hey guys, what's up? I wanted to talk about skincare because I feel like I'm kind of at that age in my life. I'll be 25 this fall, and I thought I'd be at that age where I thought all my skin issues would disappear, and they haven't. So I thought I'd kind of share with you some of the products that I use to keep my face semi-clear. Growing up, I did ballet, musical theater, regular theater, like all of that all my life. And so I was wearing like heavy, thick theater makeup at a young age. Once I hit puberty, I kind of started struggling with acne because I think a lot of it attributed to wearing that heavy makeup, and it's also just in my genes. On my dad's side, they all dealt with acne, and so it's hard because I see a lot of my friends who struggled with acne when they were teenagers, and now like we're all in our mid-20s, and most of them, like, their skin issues are disappearing, and mine haven't. I mean, it comes and goes, but I really have to work hard to keep my skin clear. So I thought I would share with you what I use and what I feel like really helps. I've tried everything over the years, everything, every product, every pill. God bless my mother, she was paying for me to go get these like really expensive deep cleaning facials every week to like clean out my pores and everything, and that actually made my skin worse. So man, I've tried like every product on the market, and this is what I feel like works best for my skin. It may not work best for your skin, but I just wanted to share with you what I use. So my skin is normally pretty oily, and very acne prone. It's not really in any particular area. Actually, throughout the years it's changed. I used to, my T-zone a lot is where I would break out, and then my cheeks, and then my chin, and then my nose, and it just kind of changes all the time. And you know, I don't have like a definitive area where I break out on my face. It's just kind of like wherever it feels like. So these are what I use. As far as a cleanser, I wash my face. I'm really good. I wash my face every single morning and every single night, like right after I wake up and right before I go to bed. And what I have found works the best for me is the oil-free acne stress control from Neutrogena. I love Neutrogena. That's probably like my top choice as far as skincare products. This stuff really works for me. It's got the little beads in it that really help exfoliate my skin and keep it clear and soft, but also like clean my pores and really dig deep into my pores and clean it out. So I love this stuff. I think it's like $6-7-ish, so it's not horrible. This stuff, I swear by it. It's my go-to face wash. So after I wash my face, I let it air dry. I do not use any towel or anything. I just let it air dry, and then I use these Clearasil. Actually, I kind of waver between what kind of cleaning pads that I use. Neutrogena also has like night pads that I use sometimes. But these are what I kind of go between that and this, and these work really well. It's by Clearasil. It's the Clearasil Ultra 5-in-1 pads. It fights 5 acne problems, including blocked pores, pimple size, excess oil, acne marks, and blackheads, which I have all of that. It's kind of hard to, well, you might be able to tell, but I've got makeup on right now. And so I've learned to cover it up really well in my life, but I definitely have scars from the past. I know they say don't pick your skin, but I was really bad about that, and I picked, and I have scars to show for it, but they're not like horrible, like I can definitely cover them up with makeup, but they're there, and having something like this that helps with clearing up acne marks from the past is really nice. I'm glad that they're finding products that help to do that. But yeah, every night, not in the morning, just at night, after I wash my face and let it air dry, I use one of these all over my face. Sometimes I break out like on my chest or on my shoulders or something, and maybe I'll use one at night to like kind of help clear that up. But these are really, really great. So yeah. And then after I do that and let my face air dry again, I use moisturizer. I use this moisturizer every morning and every night. But this is the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer, and it's oil free, but it's really, really good. I definitely don't suffer from dry skin. And this really helps like keep it smooth and keep it moisturized. Keep it moisturized. But this is oil free, and it helps prevent pimples and treat them at the same time, so it's almost kind of like a medicine as well. But this stuff is a really, really great. I swear by this. This is the only moisturizer that I use. Like I said, I use it every morning after I wash my face and every night after I wash my face and do my little night pad thing. And then at night, I know that's like a lot of steps, but then at night after I put on my moisturizer, I use I'm actually almost out of this, but it's the Clearasil Ultra Rapid Action Vanishing Treatment Cream, and it visibly reduces redness and pimple size in as fast as 4 hours. This stuff is awesome. It's a little expensive. I think it's like maybe close to $10 a bottle, but this stuff is so awesome. I know it's just like kind of little like spot treatment, but I usually just rub like a thin layer all over my face at night. And so if anything, try this stuff out. It's fantastic. So that's my cleaning ritual. Like I said, I do it morning and night, but at nighttime I only use the pads and the spot treatment cream. But I'm really, really diligent about doing that. If I go out and I don't get back until like 3 o'clock in the morning, like I do not go to bed with my makeup on. Like I always have to wash my makeup off and wash my face and put on my cream. And if I don't do that, I know I'll wake up in the morning with a pizza face. Like I know it's gonna happen. As far as makeup, I've used multiple brands of makeup over the years. I've used just like your normal street makeup, and I've used, you know, theater makeup as well. Makeup's really important to me because it's all about finding the right makeup for you and what's not going to make your skin break out and what's not going to make you oily or dry or whatnot. So I've really played around over the years of what makeup works best for me. And a lot of this again is Neutrogena. I love them. I think they really do a good job of finding right products for people with my type of skin. I can't wear that like thick oily makeup. It just makes me break out like a mother. This is not a video about like eye makeup and blush and eyeshadow and all that. This is just like what I use on my skin. I have 2 different primers. The primer that I use every day, this is by Neutrogena. It's called Healthy Skin Primer, and it's got sunscreen in it, which I think is so, so important, especially for those of us who live out west. Like, I go outside and I eat lunch every day, and, you know, just an hour out in the sun every day without any sunscreen on, like, that's gonna do damage to your skin in a few years. Speaking of sunscreen, this is not like makeup sunscreen. This is just sunscreen that I use like if I'm going to the pool or going to the beach or whatnot. But this is also by Neutrogena. It's Sport Face Oil Free Lotion sunscreen, and it's SPF 70, which I know some of you are like, oh my gosh, that's so much. But let me tell you what, this stuff is so good. So, 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 so good. Every time I put it on, I don't burn. I don't have any issues like that. This stuff, it's oil free, it doesn't make me break out. This is like the perfect sunscreen for my face with people who have skin issues like I do. So again, another product I swear by. But anyway, going back to makeup. So I always put this on first. After I wash and moisturize my face, I put on this primer. Sometimes, every now and then, my skin does this thing where it gets like kind of red and maybe a little bit dry, and I have this redness reducing primer by Pixi, and this stuff's really good too. Sometimes I get red like around my nose or around my mouth, so especially around my nose though, and so I'll put this on and this will help cover up the redness. It's that like green kind of lotion, but it works really well. But that's only when I have like red spots. After I put on my primer, I go to my foundation, which is also by Neutrogena. It's called Skin Clearing Oil-Free Makeup, and it's a blemish treatment foundation. So it's basically like putting on foundation and medicine at the same time, which like win-win situation there. Sometimes like if I'm just like putting on a little bit makeup to go out and run errands or something, I'll just dab it on like spots, but generally like I just kind of put a thin layer all over my face, and this stuff just, it covers up really well and it helps keep my blemishes under control. Then the second thing I use by Neutrogena, it's Mineral Shears Loose Powder Foundation. And for those of you who struggle with oily skin, you know as well as I do that powder is your friend. It helps absorb oils in your skin, and it's just, it goes on really easy. You don't even like, you know how you see some girls, they put powder on and you're like, that girl's definitely got like powder face going on. This stuff, like you put it on, you can't even tell. Like I've got it on right now and you can't even tell I have powder on. So this stuff's really good. I put it on top of my foundation. Love these two together. So the last thing that I do after I put on all my makeup is I take a big old brush and I use this. It's by NYX and it's HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder, and this stuff is amazing. It's this, let's see if I can show you. It's just like a white powder, and at first I was a little skeptical about it because I was like, okay, this is white powder, this is definitely going to show up on my face, but it doesn't. It blends right in, and I tell you what, this stuff keeps the oil at bay. Like I can go out and walk around, I can go out and have like lunch in the sun, and I get back in, and like, you know, of course I'm a little sweaty, but once I cool down, like my skin's not oily. All my makeup stays in place, my foundation doesn't run, my powder doesn't run out. Like this stuff keeps it all in place, and I love it. This is definitely my go-to. I put it on every single day, like no matter what I'm doing. Sometimes I'll put it on like even if I don't have any makeup on, I'll just like put a layer on my face before I go out, and it just kind of keeps me from looking oily and sweaty and gross. So this stuff, NYX Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. You can find this. I go to Target to get a lot of my makeup, but I think most drugstores carry this stuff, so this is awesome. Now the one kind of rare thing that I use, and I don't use this every day, I only use this like if I'm going out with friends and I know like we're gonna be out at night and like walking around or dancing or, you know, drinking, and you know when you drink you get kind of like hot and sweaty and all that, and this stuff, whoo, this stuff is awesome. It's by Ben Nye, and I ordered it online. It's called Final Seal. It's makeup sealer. This stuff, the combination between this and this, like your makeup is not going anywhere. You know, you see those girls who like go out and they come back and their makeup's still like perfect looking. Yeah, this is probably what they use. This stuff is so good. I think it was like $10 for a bottle. Like I said, I only use it if I'm like going out at night or if I'm in a show or something. So for those of you who do shows and you have makeup on, you know when you get out on stage and you're under those really hot, bright lights, like it makes you sweaty, especially if you're acting or dancing or performing of any type. You know, you get sweaty on stage, especially under those lights, and this stuff keeps your makeup on. So yeah, these are my babies. I love them. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video here. I know it's a little different than what I've been posting. I'm kind of starting to transition into more personal videos, maybe a little vlogging here and there. I have so many more interests outside of musical theater and just uploading songs from shows, and I want to share that with you guys. So yeah, that's my video. Happy Sunday, have a good week, and I will talk to you later.